Tisztelt rektor úr, tisztelt munkatársaim, hölgyeim és uraim! Nagyon elégedett vagyok, hogy részt vehetek ezen a fontos gyűlésen. Szeretnék is megköszönni elsősorban az Unika hálózatnak, és természetesen az Eötvös Loránd Tudományegyetemnek, hogy köszönöm szépen az üdvözlést, és hogy hatékonyan együttműködtünk a konferencia szervezésében. Azt nézzük csak, rektor úr, tényleg mindenki magyarul beszél a bizottságban, Brüsszelben. Azt hiszem, itt mondják, ahány nyelv, annyi ember. Az idegen nyelvek is az oktatáshoz tartoznak. Nekem is van házi feladatom. Őszintén szólva, rektor úr, egy kicsit bonyolult a nyelvüket tanulni. Ugyanakkor, ha Magyarországot szeretnénk felfedezni, muszáj a magyar hagyományok között választani, és ha választani kell a nyelv és a kalapácsvetés között, jobban szeretnék tovább menni, folytatni a nyelvtanfolyam. Valakinek köszönhetően könyveket olvastam, egy francia fordítást, Szerbántaltól és a Márai Sándortól, ez is igazi arány. Hölgyeim és uraim, az Oktatási, Audiovisuális és Kulturális Végrehajtó Ügynökség és a Tempus program ezt a találkozót támogatja. A Tempus az Európai Unió programja egyetemi együttműködési projekten keresztül támogatja a felsőoktatás modernizálását az EU kívüli partnerországban. A Tempus program is támogatja a partnerországban az úgynevezett felsőoktatási reform szakértői csoportokat. Körülbelül 50 szakértő a Tempus partnerországból itt majd részt vesz a konferencián együtt a bolonyai szakértőkkel. Hát lehet nekik baráti kapcsolatokat kialakítani, és jó gyakorlatokat cserélni. Most sajnálom, de kell nekem egy rossz gyakorlatot elfogadni, és angolul beszélni. Ladies and gentlemen, for English I need a paper. A few words now on behalf of the Tempus unit of the Executive Agency for Education, Audiovisual and Culture of the European Commission, who is also co-organizing this event. When the Tempus unit started working with the UNICA network and Brussels Education Services, it was actually, among others, about enabling experts from the Tempus partner countries to participate in international events, to be trained about the modernization process of higher education in the EU, to liaise, to network with EU Bologna experts, and to participate to a virtual community that was established upon request by DG Education and Culture for the Bologna experts. I've been glad to see that one event after the other, our initiative is actually less and less virtual and represents more and more a real community. Whatever the borders are, whatever participants are from the EU member states or not, from a candidate country, an applicant country, a neighboring country, the dynamic that has been created through the Tallinn, Nicosia, Brussels, Oslo, Lisbon seminar and now Budapest conference is, I believe, valuable, fruitful and very productive. I'm very grateful to the UNICA Best Consortium and, of course, to all universities that are hosting our event. It is indeed a challenge and a success to mix the audience with both Bologna experts and experts from the Tempus partner countries. We call them the Tempus Higher Education Reform experts. Most of the Tempus partner countries actually face similar challenges as EU countries in adapting and modernizing their higher education systems. So the exposure to European experience and international cooperation is certainly beneficial for the Tempus partner countries in initiating or deepening structural reforms. We definitely do not ask the Tempus partner countries to just copy-paste what is being implemented in our member states. This is a voluntary process. We offer the partner countries the opportunity to be aware, to be informed, to be trained about development in the EU, and from this experience, the Tempus colleagues can, on their side, develop their own reform, taking into account their local situation, their local priorities, and their local constraints. It is important for modernizing higher education systems to open one's mind and to see, to check, to test, to react to what is being achieved abroad. I also have the feeling that EU experts can benefit from some experience and expertise brought by the Tempus countries' colleagues. Ladies and gentlemen, education is a major component of any strategy which aims to foster development, enhance international competitiveness, economic growth, social cohesion and democracy. Education contributes to cohesion and to the transmission of values which are essential for the development of modern, democratic and prosperous societies. Higher education plays a crucial role in the creation and in the dissemination of knowledge, in preparing future generations to become active citizens, active social and economic actors, and in training future trainers at all levels of the education system. And the Tempus program is actually operating in this precise context. Most of you are now very familiar with the Tempus program. Tempus is about modernization and the reform of higher education institutions and systems in the partner countries. The Tempus program has a concrete impact on universities, faculties, departments, as well as on teachers, academics, administrative staff and students. The Tempus program and its structural measures project also have an impact at national level. It has an impact on the national higher education systems of the countries involved. The EU is strongly supporting its Tempus program already last year and again this year with the next Tempus call for proposal that will be published in the next coming days or hours. The sixth call for proposal in the current Tempus generation. The budget for Tempus has been significantly increased from around 55 million in 2010 to more than 90 million last year and probably more than 130 million euro for the next call this week, this month. In particular, the support for Southern Mediterranean countries and the Eastern European countries has been reinforced. Today, with the participation of both Tempus and Bologna experts, and thanks to the contribution of prominent speakers, we would like to offer complementary opportunities to our partner countries' colleagues to promote Bologna-inspired reforms and voluntary convergence with the European higher education area, and to promote the internationalization and opening up of national higher education systems. Tempus higher education reform experts, we call them the HEARs, play an important role in this process, and to their attention, the Tempus program organizes and proposes conferences like this one, but also thematic seminars in the Tempus partner countries, study visits in EU universities, and technical assistance. And thanks to those opportunities and the training received, the HEARs, when back in their own countries, are promoting reforms, delivering advice and training to their peers, preparing policy input to the attention of their authorities. We have today the participation of around 40-50 HEARs from 25 different Tempus partner countries. Beyond the sphere of higher education, and I'm completing my introduction, beyond the sphere of higher education, Tempus is also playing a major role for international and regional cooperation. This is something the EU is encouraging and promoting based on its own history and experience, and I think that it is worth reminding it. Higher education as research is indeed an appropriate field for cooperation between countries, between people, scientists, academics. The quality is definitely enhanced through internationalization and cooperation. You know that the Commission submitted a proposal to the Council and the European Parliament entitled Erasmus for All. It includes cooperation with the third countries through capacity building, mobilities and policy dialogue. And we can certainly, during this 2-3-day event, discuss about the future opportunities that the Commission is proposing. Ladies and gentlemen, the topic today has been, I think, particularly well chosen: education is indeed about transmitting the knowledge, but it is also very important to stimulate students to innovate, to raise new questions, to look beyond the existing data, to be curious and to be creative. Again, many thanks to Unica, Beth and Utrecht University. Welcome, and I wish you very interesting works. Thank you very much indeed.